And yeah, it's been lekker, né? I hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far and what the content that we have brought. Don't mind my mach, you know, I love my little mach here that sticks out. But today I've got some fun people, and I've also got a guest that has been co-hosting with me today. So lovely, and she's actually busy eating food on my couches here, on my settee.
She was hungry.
No?
It takes a lot to maintain this.
I'd like to introduce you guys to Aiki.
It's actually Iki.
Sorry, my daughter.
It's short for Ikram. Everybody knows that.
Iki. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Iki is a comedian from WhatsApp with Iki. Am I right now?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right. That's it. Right. I don't know why I always keep saying Aiki.
I don't know that either because generally the abbreviation for Ikram is Iki. So
I probably never got that
always
memo.
people call me Iki. So don't worry, you're not the only one. It's fine.
Then I also have Nikki Notes who's back with me in studio to. Why are you putting your pizza down?
Because I need to recover.
Oh, she was enjoying pizza. We had a bit of lunch earlier, food earlier, so we ate a bit earlier, and she had a tikka chicken.
I'm still having a piece of
Oh yeah, you're still having the tikka chicken pizza and a big brand lekker. Baie lekker.
No, I noticed I don't have my speak soon.
Sorry,
We're
my
still
son.
getting emotional, it's fine.
It's fine. I've got wet wipes here for you if you want.
No, but it's there.
Shall I go fetch it?
No. Oh, thanks.
So Nikki's just going off air quickly to go fetch her glasses. She's being go through. Rush. But today, guys, we're
So
gonna.
let Nikki again.
No. Today, guys,
That's Nikki and
today we're gonna be chatting about. I need to phrase this right, but since you know that the show is not having to give a filter, you know, it's not having to be told how to say things or what to say. So we're gonna speak about gay. Go. She keeps interrupting me, you know. Anyways, we're gonna speak about gay men, not gay rights. We're gonna touch on the issues surrounding being gay in Cape Town or in South Africa or in the world, being gay in your community, coming out, and we had quite a good banter earlier about certain things and the different aspects that there is. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
He is gay.
He's just come out now.
It's
Really?
been hard.
Really? But you know, you actually told me you married.
I was previously married to a female, believe it or not. So, I was married to a female. This was before I came out of the closet.
Did you know you were gay?
I had a suspicion that I was gay, but I convinced myself so much that I'm not. I convinced myself that I'm just a straight guy that is attracted to men. And it's a normal thing. But I never spoke about it, and I even convinced myself that I was attracted to women, and that is where I was supposed to go. I got married to a female. I planned our future together. Planned our
Kids.
happy family. I don't have a child, but that was in my.
The plan.
That was in the plan.
Wow, imagine being married. You know, I think that's also like an issue where people are like, yes, how do you get married to a female and then you come out being gay afterwards?
Funny enough, that it's like a norm these days. It's something so common, and it's not that it's not that I accept that it's supposed to be like that, but it's more of this. It's because of the social expectation. So we have some trouble here.
I think that now we are trying.
Slowly but surely. I'm gonna ask, look, let me put a disclaimer out there. I'll probably ask a lot of ignorant questions, but I'm asking the questions because I want an understanding. Not to be insulting towards anybody, but just so that I have an understanding. And I'm apologizing probably in advance to the fact that yes, I know I'm going to come across as ignorant or just uneducated. But I'm just establishing the fact that I'm going to be asking these questions because I want to know. Because I'm first.
Okay. I get that.
So just a question on the fact that you were married to a woman and you had that suspicion. when you came out, was it after your divorce or for your divorce?
Okay. Before I answer that question,
Okay.
I just want to refer to what you said about being ignorant and asking the questions.
Yeah.
One, I don't see it as ignorant. I see it actually as respect, because instead of you assuming things,
Yeah, you're asking.
you are asking me.
Oh.
So there is a so
My mic is not burning anymore.
so I respect that, because a lot of people just go and assume things, or they just say things instead of rather being educated. So I'm just here, and also my own disclaimer is this is not necessarily my views or not everybody else's views. This is just simply my experiences and what I've seen growing up. So I can't say because I have these values, everybody in this family have these values. Okay, now to answer your question. I came out after I got divorced, and no, me being gay or me coming out was not the reason for my divorce. You would think that, and some people assume that before they ask, and that's the ignorant.
I think that also that is where it's like
that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because one would assume that I actually watched a movie where somebody got divorced because they knew that.
So people are like, oh, it's safe here.
I think that's
En ek kooi gevang met 'n nog aan man. That's a good story. And that is possible, but it wasn't my story. That's why it's always better to just ask.
And when you came out, what was it like?
Okay, there was a period before I came out that it was a question of whether is this worth it or not. And that's simply because of...
Sorry, I'm gonna cut you there.
No, that's fine.
Is it worth? I do mean, is it worth it? Because I mean, your love is love.
Yeah. In my head, what I mean when I say is it worth it, I'm referring to my family. I'm referring to the people around me. Is it worth being gay if they're not going to accept me? And the only reason that word was constantly on my mind is because of, like I say, the people around me, the experiences that I've had with my friends, like if they told their parents whatever that they're okay, let's create you off. They reject you. And because of that fear, I asked myself, is this necessary? Like, why? Just go on, just take pills, just grin and whatever, just do it. And I became depressed.
I can imagine.
I became...
Because now you have to be in all the time, you can't be yourself basically.
And there was this constant lying, because even though I wasn't out, I had relations with guys.
Okay, so
And
you were seeing people before.
I was seeing people before I came out. But not while I was married.
No, we established that. We established that.
So, also, like I said, I was getting depressed, and there was a point that I was actually suicidal. I was literally planning
to death.
I was planning my death, like this is how I'm going to do it. I was like thinking, okay, this is the easy way out, whatever. So, and that was only because of the fear of rejection. But that fear of rejection takes over you so much that you don't have that one little percentage
that can push you.
That can push you to, oh, they can actually accept it. Why are we not going to that? And I think that's maybe the struggle that many guys right now, hopefully watching right now, that they struggle because they're only focusing on the rejection part of it. I should have focused, they could possibly accept it, and that could have pushed me even into coming out earlier. But even though I came out, I was about 27. Some people think that was so late, but I feel like that was my time. And my experiences actually built my character, and me coming out that time was actually the perfect time. My family accepted it, my friends accepted it, and now I'm just living my life.
Not an emotional.
It was emotional, but it was not a sad emotion. It was tears of joy. There was a lot of mixed emotions, and I think up till today I haven't had one negative from family or even friends. Obviously online you would see certain things and you know the church thing.
It's in the Bible that says those things, and I think that is what we fear, because if you come out then it's
against the Holy Grail.
Yeah, you know that
but
so it's Adam and Eve, Mother and Steve.
But now my question on do you feel that your family's acceptance and your friends' acceptance was because subconsciously they knew?
I had a few of those, especially my mother.
Yeah.
She told me that she was just waiting on me.
And your mommy is the star of the
On my
Facebook
page.
page.
My mommy has a very. How do I put this without making her upset? Without making things worse. Because she will watch this and she will.
It is Bobby.
At that point, I'll. Okay. Well, my mom has a very broad personality. But with that, she also has so much love for me. And that is the only reason why I can literally even say that I'm sitting here today. It's because of my mother. Oh, ik ben emotional raak. So ik ga niet
I
los.
I didn't.
You types
And you left the picture glasses. Should have brought the tissues with.
So, yes, my mommy is. She told me that she always knew, but she wanted it to be my decision to come out because, in a sense, I also had to come out to myself first, and that was one of the biggest problems. I couldn't come out to myself.
I think that is the biggest problem we find in our communities or amongst the gay communities is that you don't want to admit. I actually had. So you know what I did was before I started the show and before I launched the show, I had posed a question on Facebook like, "What are taboo topics?" You know, and one of the answers is that. Why is it that gay people don't accept themselves but expect the outside world to accept them? So that was like the whole thing of the issue that the person was saying is that bring that forth. Is we can't accept you if you are not accepting yourself first.
And it's very difficult. It's literally an internal battle that you have with yourself.
And it's only
You have
because
to.
society.
It was so difficult for me to say the words "I am gay." It was so difficult for me to hear the word, if I can be explicit, morphe. And even though it wasn't necessarily not even directed at me, when I heard that word, it like just.
But isn't
something-
morphe like something that people don't like saying? We shouldn't be saying.
You see,
What are the words that we cannot say that is considered disrespectful?
I would say it's not necessarily about the word. It's more about the context that it's used within.
Okay.
Like with morphe. I don't have an issue with people calling me morphe, but there would be guys, like I said, this is just me. There would be guys out there who have an issue with it. I don't have a problem with it. That's your prerogative. That's you. If you want to identify as a morphe, that's fine. But don't call me a morphe and interpret it in a way that says I'm any way less than a man.
Okay.
Call me a morphe by just maybe basically saying that I'm gay. Or make a joke of it. But don't make it as
Like
an
morphe.
yeah, like hy soos 'n vrou en hy's 'n vrou, hy's 'n man en whatever. No, dan gaan ek op jou spring. Like not in a sexual way like so I don't have a problem with that word. Even the word bunny.
Bunny. Oh, bunnies was so great.
Wow,
Yes.
Now the blonde.
Guys, I don't have blonde anymore. I am just.
I'm sorry.
Where have you been? Where are you
For
from?
some reason, I almost feel like now is more blonde, and I can be.
I'm like them now, I'm from South Africa or something.
I believe I'm not. I want to be convinced. My mommy told me I come from the mountains.
So wait, I didn't to just get this in there because it was it's a joke now, but it was a bit offensive to some people at the time. I made a joke on my page. What's up with Iki? Follow me. I had to get some promotion in. I made a joke where Sam Smith
Yes.
is openly gay
Yeah.
and he has a tour coming now in April.
Yeah.
So I made this meme. I said that why are people so shocked that Sam Smith is coming in April? Don't you always get bunnies in Easter? I had so much backlash. It was just a thought. I was like, okay, this is so funny.
It is.
I had so much backlash from that. But this is from people that didn't even know that I was gay.
But you don't.
So no, and that is what I try and do. Like I'm trying to make it known.
Okay, I don't
I'm
care
gay.
what backlash I get.
I'm also.
Ow, it's on my page.
I'm
So,
sharing that
Sharing
one.
that.
so what are
Sam
you
Smith
people?
go deal with that ticket.
Yeah, he just takes Easter Bunny to a whole different level. So I need people to understand that I'm not a gay comedian.
You are
I'm a comedian who happens to be gay. So when I made that joke, it's fine that people didn't know that I was gay. So they were thinking that I was like putting gays down. But then I went back to them and they were like, and I was like, oh, I'm also gay.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, sorry. So that's just like a little bit of a mixed like standard. Like because
And
I
then
said,
it sounded funny.
then it was funny.
Oh.
And then it was shit.
But now that's the thing. Why must we know what your sexuality is?
And funny thing is, it wasn't even gay people that backlashed. It was straight people that backlash. I couldn't
I always
understand.
got the most to say, but when it comes to
But I still respect your opinion anyway. Thanks so much.
yeah, he needs the likes and the shades. But I feel like it's yeah, I fucking lost my train of thought right now.
It's fine.
You feel like Sam Smith should give us tickets?
I think so
Sam
too. Come pull
Promotion, this is
through,
promotion.
it's funny, pull through. Yeah, and actually say what are the words that you can't use, because there's always this whole thing that you once mentioned to me that there's different types of gays.
Yeah. I wouldn't say there are words that you cannot use. I would rather say that find out from the person
What they're okay with.
what they're okay with. Because it's not necessarily just because that person is gay, this is not going to be accepted and that's going to be accepted. You have to find out what is that person's personality. Just like within the straight community, there are people, straight people that doesn't find this funny, but they find that funny. Same with gay people. We are still people. There are certain things that I find funny, certain things I don't find funny. She could have been a gay guy sitting next to me. She could have, or if this was a gay guy, when I made that Sam Smith joke, you could have been like, I'm not, I never make stickers a bunny. But I have to respect that.
Yeah.
I have to respect that. So it's not necessarily about what words are bad, but you have to just know what words
It's,
to
it's
use.
the same as being people. Don't say that the gays are being insensitive or being too sensitive just because you're saying a word. Whereas if I tell you something and then you're going to say, but don't say that I took offense to it. So how is it okay for me to say to a normal straight person, I can't do this or I can't say that because you're going to get offended by it. But if you say it's okay for you to say it to somebody that's gay or that's lesbian or something like that.
I actually want to pose a question around that because like you, like as a gay person making gay jokes, it's funny.
Yeah.
And it should be accepted. But can't you apply that same methodology then to a black person making black jokes?
Exactly. And especially also when a colored person,
Jokes.
a lot of colored comedians make colored jokes.
But then would you accept a straight person making gay jokes?
Yes, I would.
Then would it be expected of gay people making straight jokes to be accepted? Because a lot of people are in their feelings, and I'm sorry, straight community, you are most in your feelings.
But it's true though, it's really true.
You have to have your like as a comedian you have an audience. You have a target audience. Those I make straight jokes as well. I make jokes. Not necessarily straight jokes, but just human jokes. So you can also stand up and say, as a human, Iki, I don't accept that. To make a joke about dogs or something.
But it's
So
just
it's just it's your.
Do you think if bunnies had a voice that bunnies would say?
Exactly.
Then why didn't Bunny stand up and tell me we are not Sam Smith? Like, they were fine with it. And
You don't know if they didn't say
I
they
have
said it.
friends that are bunnies.
Oh, nice.
Like I'm not homophobic, I have gay friends, you know that thing.
So I want to ask you a question now, but my brain is like toch a kap hier. Oh, that's all right, Ross. So there's this. It's not directed at you.
Okay.
It's in conversation. So I just want to say there's this thing where if you are gay, right? Then if you are female and you're bisexual, then it's proud. It's like prized upon.
Okay.
But if you're a guy and you're bisexual, then it's gross. Get what I'm saying? Why is that? Do you understand the question?
So it's better to be a female
And be bisexual, but not be a man and be bisexual.
How is it that female bisexuality
Is
is
accepted?
glorified?
Yes, and
Whereas
a
if
male
a
is being
man
looked
is to
down.
say, I'm bisexual, it's like, oh sorry, no, you need to pick a struggle.
That's one of the questions that I myself cannot really answer because I don't consider myself as bisexual.
Yeah, because that's the one you
So
need to.
I can't say, no, as a bisexual, and I don't even have any close friends that are bisexual. So I can't really. I also need to actually understand that as well. I have that question. I have that confusion as well.
Because with
I would
you, you
think-
were married, so don't people classify you as being
Some people would.
bisexual?
Some people has asked me. But no, I am 100% man.
Okay.
Actually, at the moment, I'm 100% one man because I'm in a relationship.
Lucky
So,
man.
I consider myself lucky, but okay.
Oh, he is here as well.
Shout
So
out
did
to
you have to
that
say
one.
that?
But so we're gonna
The
shout out
lover.
to the lover. We're gonna shout out to him, but
To the
it's
love
behind the
ones.
scenes.
So I can actually make a joke about behind the scenes and everything. You know, thanks for the inspiration.
Hey, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
So, like I said, yeah, I always said there are different type of people. And you
Yeah,
can't say
different
there are
type of
different type
guy.
of gays or different type of people. Some people would accept that, but there's just the stigma around the fact that females are more accepted. Even lesbians,
No,
Or more-
lesbians aren't
or
more
even-
accepted.
like more than gay.
Okay.
In my experience and what I've seen,
Yeah.
it's almost like it's more better to be a lesbian than being gay.
I mean, I can attest
And
to
that's what
that
I've seen.
because fathers would prefer their daughters being lesbian
That.
than having a
Sometimes,
boyfriend.
yes.
But you know, for me, it's like pricks. It's stupid.
That's just one of those
It's
things.
stupid because you know what, a woman can moor you just as much as a man can moor you.
There's actually a tagline that one of my gay friends use, but I'm going to say it off air because I can't say it on air.
Damn it.
But maybe Ranel can sit back. But
I can probably say that she's
so listen here.
You better take that phone.
If it's not allowed, no, then edit this out. Like it never came out of me. No, I'm gonna whisper it.
Are we doing broken telephone right now, guys? Is it allowed? But it's laughing, so
Yeah.
please say it.
Can I say it in English?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be said in Afrikaans.
I know, but I'm saying it in English. You can translate it.
I can't speak Afrikaans, but okay. Quiet, quiet.
I might have sex like my mother, but I will
Moon.
hurt you more like my father.
So you might not like my mom,
Say-
but I'll warn you like my father. Is that it?
Ek mag nie soos my ma, my moer soos my pa.
That's a quite one. Though. That's a quite one. Like use that. It must.
But I think that's a very good question, and I think there is maybe a topic for another show for you. So,
It is. Yeah. There is
because I would
quite.
like to know that as well.
There's quite a bit of things that I also want to bring forth as well, because I mean I think that our society doesn't accept people in general unless they are molded to their image.
Yeah.
You know, and that is the sad part. It's like the moment you are something that I don't accept, I'm not going to like it, despite what kind of person you are. All of those things. Like I am, for example, I'm bisexual. I don't like putting it out there because of the fact that
I
you
didn't
knew
know
this.
that. Like she just came
She
out
just
to
came
us.
out.
Oh,
No, I didn't come out now. And I didn't put it out there because of the fact that it's glorified because I'm bisexual. No, I'm attracted to a woman as much as I'm attracted to a man.
So you're attracted
I've
to
had
people.
relationships with women and I've had relationships with men. It's not something that for me, it's so nice that we can have it. Oh, don't fucking. Please don't. Waarom wil ek as 'n man so mooi dat ek
She's
kan
an asexual bisexual, if that makes
How is
sense.
that man? Asexual, bisexual. Fuck is asexual?
Singular.
One.
Okay. Yeah. I'm asexual.
One at a time, basically. She
I-
can't have both struggles.
I hate that. I hate the fact that men, the moment I say that, then it's like, so we can have a threesome. Oh, lekker. Duh. Come on, that cut to me, man. Seriously. That's why I posed the question. But I also find that with men don't do that. Men don't put out there that they're bisexual because it's so frowned upon, it's so put down. And I don't put it out there because it's so glorified. It's like it's a turn on for men, and it's bullshit. I don't like that. Please don't do that. If a woman says she's bisexual, it's her sexuality. It's got nothing to do with fucking pumping.
But in this case,
No. Don't give up my secrets, yeah, John. Please, don't give up my secrets.
Edit.
Don't give up my secrets, asseblief. Ja, ek het amper gesê Aitjie weer, né? I'm sorry. So, Ikkie, is there anything you want us to leave today with? I want our viewers to leave with.
our viewers, I'd like to just say, be more open. I posted a video a few days ago, like in honor of Pride, because we had our Pride festival a few weeks ago. You are a pathway for gay guys like myself who are starting to come out. Show that person. I've heard a nice story about a mother actually told a guy that it's okay to come out, even though he wasn't out of the closet. So show people that I am okay with you coming out to me.
Especially
It doesn't necessarily have to be directed at that person. Like I said, I had a post, share this post on your Facebook. Someone on your timeline might see that, okay, that is a person I can go to and say that I'm gay. That is a very big struggle for gay people, that I don't know who to tell. I want to tell someone, it's eating me, but I need someone to tell.
And I don't see why we should make them feel like they can't do that, you know. Our world shouldn't do that.
It shouldn't.
My
But
personal opinion is that coming out gay should be as hard a struggle as it is coming out straight.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
like, why isn't there, like, I watched this movie last time, why isn't there like a, mom, I'm straight. Why do you have to come out as gay?
Yeah.
But I think that's just how society works at the moment. That is now, it's just something that's there. I'm not really agreeing with it, but it's just there. And also to my fellow community, my girls, guys,
So no.
be who you are. I know, especially if you're in the closet, you might even be insecure with your own sexuality. Before you even come out, be true to yourself. Come out to yourself. Take time to do that, because it can go both ways. Yes, you can be accepted, and yes, you can be rejected. But once you are secure with yourself, with your own sexuality, it's more easy to go on knowing whether someone accepted or rejected you. That's my 2 cents.
Nikki and Jay, something to say.
No, okay, maybe.
Who's want to come out now?
Negative.
She's off the market now.
Yay! That was an announcement that was not public, but okay.
We can take
When
that out.
you view this, you will know. Yes, I've come out as off the mark. We spoke off camera, and like my experience, and this is where like I liked what you said in terms of my experience is not everybody's experience, because my experience of the gay community has always been positive. I've never had a negative interaction. I've always had this huge respect for when I go to Pride or when I go to gay clubs, that there's love. Like that's all I see, like open love. I've never had that negative experience, and so I don't think I've ever had a problem with people being gay or being a lesbian around me, because for me it's normality.
Just feel like some people. I haven't come out. I haven't. And you see, the thing is, do I come out as being bisexual?
You just did.
Okay, so my name is now, and I've come out as I'm attracted to females. Also, when I had my mom didn't accept it.
So
No, unfortunately not. I loved it and I love art.
there are some people who doesn't even feel like they need to come out. If you feel like you don't need to come out, you don't have to come out.
But you know, the thing is also, the whole coming out thing is that when I had my first girlfriend, my mom couldn't, it was like, she was against it completely. She never accepted it. I wasn't allowed to bring her home. I wasn't allowed to nothing. It was just no acceptance of the fact. So I understand that, you know, that whole being rejected and that. But for me, I didn't give a shit.
You know what? I think maybe you should probably touch on is parents, with gay children because you're gonna have that parent that rejects because that child that they've raised and the future that they envisioned, obviously it goes
It's
against that,
against
and
their
that could
values
be
now.
the source of their rejection.
Yeah.
Like I know if Kiran, my daughter must tell me, oh no, I'm deciding that I only like females, then that's
Exactly,
not a
that's
choice.
fine. Well, I definitely have that for the next one. Guys are going to have to do that. Thank you so much, Mr. Iki Boerke, for being here today.
Nobody knew my son.
Sorry.
Just WhatsApp with Iki.
So, Iki got a little thing that he's going to do now to say goodbye. Go for it.
No,
What
you
am
can't
I?
do it.
Do what?
Turn
You can't
around.
turn around because it needs to it's the reposition.
Huh? I can't turn around, but that's what usually what he asks of me. But okay.
There we go.
Follow the page.
Follow the page.
What's up with
With
Iki?
Iki. Follow it.
Be entertained by his
Yeah.
mother.
His mommy, definitely his mommy.
Oh yes, and then follow me too. NICCINOTES, one word,
I'm
on
gonna talk with this
Facebook,
one as well.
Instagram, and Twitter. And then if you just want to be, entertained by my conceitedness, there's my personal Instagram profile, which is NICC_notes, and then Twitter is NICC_Addison, which is ARRISON.
And that concludes the news for the evening.
That was a mouthful of it. The last time she was here, after how long did it take you to click in the practice that?
And now for the winter.
And now for the weather.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for
You guys are here.
being here. Thank you for sharing your stories, for sharing your opinion, and for co-hosting with me. We're definitely will be co-hosting again sometime soon, let's hope. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook pages, on the City with Ronald, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.